Right now, Bitcoin is getting rejected by one crucial resistance line, and in this exact video, I will be talking about this resistance line. I will be talking about this huge rejection we're currently seeing here on the S&P 500, and I will be talking about many more important stuff because right now Bitcoin is, in a very interesting range, and we need to discuss what currently is going down. Are we going to get another reversal? Are we going to hold up the trend we're currently trading in? I will be discussing everything on today's update video. So don't forget to slap up that like button. Can we smash it above 400 likes? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And initially, once looking at the imminent short term of Bitcoin, yesterday or the day before, we were of course seeing the breakout. We broke towards the upside for Bitcoin, but after we reached a high of an approximately 17.5k, we moved towards the downside again, and the point where we were finding support was once again at the downward sloping resistance line and at the upward sloping support line coming together. And ever since we retested that point, we have seen a small little bounce on the market. I think what is going to be extremely important to look at on the imminent short term for Bitcoin is this upward sloping support line. If we remain to hold on towards the upward sloping support line that you can also see on this chart right here, I think the pattern or basically the structure that we're currently trading in remains to be okay. And as soon as we do break below the box or the support line here, I think we should start to worry a little bit here. So if Bitcoin confirms the candle close below 16.8k, I honestly think we are probably going to go lower, but as long as we're staying above it, I think we should remain to be neutral slash bullish on the markets on the imminent short term. At the moment, we're currently not forming necessarily an interesting consolidation phase, but what are we seeing right now is of course the bullish crossover on the EMA ribbon on the 4-hourly time frame. So far, we can see that on the downtrend, the EMA ribbon provided significant resistance, and once we flipped above it, it is so far providing support. If we once again cross bearish, it's probably going to be leading towards lower targets. And for me, really the target to be looking at right now is this horizontal support box, right? If we break below this support box, and that is also below the EMA ribbon at the same time, I honestly think the market is probably going to be moving lower. I think we're going to be reversing the trend once again, and then this could have been, of course, a bigger fake out on the larger time frame. So what I should be looking at is the support box right here. If we do break below it, I think we should be going in with a shorting position on the exact retest of this support box. So if we break below it, we have a retest of this level. That is the point where we are going to enter our shorts. Not right here. I'm still waiting before we confirm a break below it. And if we do so, I will be opening up a short. If we do not break below it, we remain, like I just told you a moment ago as well, neutral slash bullish on the price action of Bitcoin. We can clearly see also on the 4-hourly time frame is that we're still forming higher lows if we're going to count in the wicks as well on the chart. And as long as we're holding up towards this trend, it's going to be actually looking quite all right on the imminent short term. It looks to be that we're forming somewhat of a parallel channel towards the upside right here. We're forming, of course, higher highs together with higher lows. And basically, we should be looking for a potential break of this parallel channel. And of course, whether we're going to be breaking bullish or bearish, it's going to be deciding which direction Bitcoin could be heading towards, of course. So make sure to keep your eyes wide open on this exact pattern right here. At the meantime, if I'm going to be looking at my trade, I'm currently in a small little loss, 2%. But if you don't know already, since the funding rates are extremely negative, I'm still earning every single day a little bit of money from the negative funding. And what the whole strategy with this trade is not to be in a profit on the short term. No, my strategy with this trade here is to be in a profit on the long run. And that is why I built up a swing trade position. I only entered a small amount here. And as soon as Bitcoin drops down to 12k, if it is going to be happening, I will be enter another 10 Bitcoins, but will bring down my average entry price significantly and will bring down my liquidation towards $8,000. So Bitcoin can fall to $8,000 and I still will be alright with this trade. And it's also only 1.8x leverage, so I'm taking an extremely low risk for a potential extreme high return if this is indeed the bear market bottom. If you do want to be trading yourself, you can do so on Bybit. And if you sign up an account using the link description, you will be able to get a $30,000 deposit bonus if you sign up using the link description. And if you're a potential resident from the US, you could use BitGet because BitGet allows you to trade from the US without a VPN, without KYC. And if you actually sign up a new account using the link description, you will get 10 USDT for free. And also, if you deposit more than $500, you get a free course of mine where I learn you how to become master on the chart. So make sure to check it out here. Be very much aware it's going to be only valid if you do sign up using the link in the description. Furthermore, going further in towards the content, we can still see that the funding rates are still significantly negative across several exchanges, what means that there is still a lot of short leverage in the market. What is, of course, in this period in the market, quite a good thing here, because yeah, if everyone is shorting, it basically means that there, once a reversal comes, it could come very quickly, because then the short squeeze is going to be quite big here. But more importantly, like I talked in the intro about, yesterday we talked about this exact level right here, right? So I told everyone it's going to be important to look at the daily candle close, and you can see this downward sloping resistance line from basically $30,000. We move towards the downside, and what we can see is that we once again got rejected by this level. And this level has not only rejected us once, not only twice, not only 3 times, not only 4 times, but this is actually the 5th time we got rejected by this important resistance line. So I will be keeping my eyes wide open on this exact downward sloping resistance line for Bitcoin. But once we do break above it, things are probably going to be looking a little bit better for Bitcoin, but as long as we're not breaking above it, we should remain to be neutral on the price action of Bitcoin. If I do remove all the drawings, and if I'm purely going to be looking at the daily time frame, are we really breaking bearish? I mean, yeah, we had a small little retracement on the 1 hour time frame, but still, I think we should be awaiting what the next move is going to be doing for Bitcoin. If we break above the previous high, we're going to be bullish, like I told everyone before. And yeah, if we do break below the previous highs right here, we're probably going to be looking bearish. But currently, we're definitely in a consolidation phase, and we are getting rejected by this crucial downward sloping resistance line. And once we do break above it, you will be the first one to know here on this channel. Then, going in towards the classic stock market for a quick second here, I've been talking about this exact downtrend for quite a while already on the channel. We've been getting rejected 4 times in a row right now. And yeah, this is a level that we need to be breaking for the S&P. If we do break this downtrend right here, I think we're actually going to be looking quite alright here. But currently, we can see the S&P 500 got rejected once again from the downward sloping resistance line. I've been talking about this even before we touched it. And once again, it's showing a high amount of significance. If we do break above this trend right here, things are going to be looking good here. So far, we're still forming higher lows every single time in the S&P 500. So let's see where we are going to be heading towards. But right now, we're still awaiting before we're breaking above the downward sloping resistance line. If we do break above this downward sloping resistance line, I think we're going to be flying significantly for the S&P 500. And of course, if the classic stock market moves up, usually Bitcoin tends to follow as well here. So the reason why Bitcoin is having a small little retracement is also mainly due towards the S&P 500 having that significant drop off towards the downside yesterday, right? So things are not necessarily looking so strong for the S&P 500, but we have to wait. And of course, we're currently in the middle of a recession. And due to the recession, probably the earnings from many companies will be getting worse. And due to the earnings becoming worse, the stock market could collapse even furthermore in 2023. So be very much aware for that as well. But talking more about Bitcoin, if I'm going to be looking at the daily EMA ribbon, we saw, of course, that we saw a small little bullish relief happening right here after we straight away crossed bearish once again. Currently, we can see EMA ribbon is also significantly providing resistance, and like I said several times before on the channel, in order for us to flip extremely bullish, because yeah, we could be bullish on the 1 hour time frame or 4 hour time frame, but if we want to be bullish on the daily time frame, we need to just break above that $19,000. And if we want to do that, we also have to be breaking above the EMA ribbon. So still a lot of resistance above us that has to be getting cleared, but those are definitely the levels to be looking at right now. So what I will be also straight away say is that as soon as we do break above $19,000 to 19.6K approximately, I honestly think the bear market bottom could be potentially in, but of course, as long as that is not happening, I'm also not going to call for that. So right now, we should remain cautious if we do break above that $19,000. And of course, if you want to be buying Bitcoin after we go above $19,000, you're already too late by potentially buying around this level right here, right? So that to get that pump is going to be very hard to say, but if it happens, it's going to be very good for the markets, in my opinion. But if I'm going to be looking at the 3-day time frame for Bitcoin, we are actually getting quite a huge signal, because currently we can see the 3-day MACD is crossing bullish. We're getting the green signal already on the MACD, and historically speaking, always once we do cross bullish and we basically get the green confirmation, that was right here, and what we have, we had a small little relief on the market. We had a bullish crossover right here. That was on this candle right here. We had a small little relief on the market. Then we had a bullish crossover right here. We had a small little relief on the market. Then we had a bullish crossover right here. We had a significant relief on the market, and so go on and go on and go on. This is the 3-day time frame. We had a bullish crossover. We moved up significantly. So there are many times that once the 3-day MACD basically crosses bullish, we see at least a small little relief in the market. And of course, I'm not saying that it has to happen straight away, because we have seen this in several occasions as well, that it sometimes takes a while before we really see that relief. But expecting and seeing this signal, it is likely to see, if we do confirm the 3-day MACD close in towards the green here, what will be happening in 2 days from now unofficially. So if this candle closes in towards the green, we could once again see a period of, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks of a relief in the Bitcoin price action. Of course, whether it's going to be a higher high, whether it's going to be still be a lower high, of course, we could still move down from off that point onwards, but at least it is signaling that we're going to be seeing a small little relief in the market, because this as well was a significant relief from off the crossover. We moved up 30%, but at the end of the day, we still moved towards the downside after that, right? So this could be happening once again for Bitcoin, but at least for the imminent short term, it is signaling that we could be seeing a small little relief for Bitcoin right here. So this is it for me on today's update video. If you do enjoy the content, don't forget to slap up that like button. If you're interested in trading, check out the links in the description. But I truly hope you did learn anything from today's update video. If you did so, smash up that like button, and of course, consider subscribing as well towards my YouTube channel and smashing up the bell notification if you want to be staying up to date about all the updates that we're bringing out every single day. And if we do see a volatile move and it's not at midnight, I will be trying to jump live with you guys out there on the channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.